What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the videos. Thank you to everyone that continues to do that. It really does help the channel a lot. You can also support the channel as well. I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, before we start the video, massive thank you and shout out to Rob Tebbit of Boxing Social, who passed by the other day to talk all things boxing. He also came with goodies. He came with this Johnny Walker Black Label, the liter bottle, which I shall enjoy over the festive period. This was part of a bet. I won the bet and this was the prize. For those of you that don't know what the bet was about, some of you will if you've watched the Saudi Arabia videos. We had a bet as to what weight Anthony Joshua would weigh in versus Andy Ruiz. I said 17 stone and lower, and I think Rob said 17.2 and higher. Obviously, AJ was 16 stone 13, so I won that. Nice, huh? I love winning these bets. I used to win loads of bets when me and Ryan used to bet back in the day. I am the bet king when it comes to alcohol and money. Don't bet me, people. Don't bet me. I poured myself a glass. Let's have a quick whirl. I'm doing this like I haven't already tasted it. I know what the taste is like. It's smooth. It's nice. I enjoy it. Very good. All right, let's talk Kell Brook for a few minutes. Kell Brook is back in the ring February the 8th. You guys know how much of a Kell Brook fan I am, was semi Kell Brook fan, I can't lie to you. He's been out of the ring. I said this already, but by the time his fight rolls around, February the 8th, in Sheffield, he would have been out of the ring 14 months. Now, you guys know what I'm like when it comes to conspiracy theories. 14 months out of the ring. I mean, something's happened. Something's happened. I mean, you can start making them up, people. I'm accepting any conspiracy theory. Something has happened to keep Kell Brook out of the ring for 14 months. I mean, I remember he tweeted something about managerial issues, but this was way back. I'm going to say it was May. And the reason I'm going to say it was May, because there was some talk about Kell Brook appearing on the AJ Ruiz card, the first fight. Not the second one, the first fight. So I think those managerial issues were kind of resolved back then. What's kept him out of the ring since then? Kell Brook has been out of the ring that long. It's just nothing short of a disgrace. Nothing short. And it's him. It's him. Let's be honest, it's him. I mean, there's no one else to blame. I used to always blame Eddie Hearn. I don't know why. I used to think, oh, it's Eddie's fault. It's Eddie. It's not Eddie. It's Kell. It's Kell. I mean, Eddie, we know now, has got shows everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, there's a show every fucking week. Look, he's got a show with Danny Jacobs, Chavez Jr. I don't know when this video is going to come out. It probably will come out tomorrow. So he's got a show tonight with Chavez versus Danny Jacobs. He had a show in Spain. He had a show in Saudi Arabia. He's had so many shows all over the world, and there's no reason why Kell Brook can't be on one of those shows. Especially when you consider the person he's fighting. This isn't no big money fight. Let's be honest. This isn't millions, is it? I mean, who's his opponent? Mark DeLuca. He's not getting paid millions. Kell's not getting paid millions. So there's no way this couldn't have been chucked on an undercard of one of these fights that we've had in the last sort of 7-8 months. The reason why Kell's not fought is because of Kell. I mean, I speak to too many people now that tell me that Kell just doesn't live the life. He's ill-disciplined, balloons up in weight. And I've always stuck up for Kell, but I mean, all of these people can't be lying. I mean, Kell Brook's career in the last, I don't know, the last sort of, since what, 2014 when he beat Sean Porter has been nothing short of a disgrace. I mean, I do blame Eddie for that period after Sean Porter. So the Jojo Dans, the Frankie Gavin, I think it was Biza, that's Eddie's fault, right? Eddie's fault that he couldn't get him a fight when Kell was at his peak. 2014, Kell would have been 27, 28. Peak Kell Brook, peak. How Kell Brook didn't mix it in that welterweight division back then, look, only Kell and Eddie will know. But after that, the matchmaking has been fucking horrendous. Horrendous. Kell Brook versus GGG. I'm going on here, people. I've said this all before, but I'm going on because I've had a drink in me now. Kell Brook GGG could be, I'm 38. I'm 38. I've been watching boxing since I was 10. Understanding it properly, all the bullshit, since I was about 20. So that means fully understanding it for 18 years. KELL BROOK versus Golovkin could be the worst matchmaking I've ever seen in my life. KELL BROOK was an unbeaten, oh God, unbeaten IBF world champion at the peak of his powers. I don't know if he was living the life back then, but we wouldn't know about that kind of stuff. But it was at the peak of his powers, unbeaten. And someone decided to put him in against, at the time, the most feared boxer, puncher on the planet. Someone said, yeah, it's a good idea. We can't get... I remember what happened. I remember Amir Khan got Canelo, and for some reason, I think Eddie said that Kell phoned him and said, oh, give me GGG. Like, this is about a macho thing. The worst matchmaking ever. I mean, look, people have jumped weight. I mean, we've seen it with Canelo versus Kovalev, but look at that, for example. That's a good example. Look how good Canelo is. Right, he's the pound for pound best fighter on the planet right now. Look how good he is. And even he, to go and fight someone 2 weights above him, like what Kell did, had to fight someone washed. No disrespect, I'm not dissing that fight, Kovalev, Canelo, but Kovalev washed, done. Right, he'd been knocked out, he'd been knocked down. I mean, Yard nearly had him out of here. Then Canelo decided to jump to him. Kell took on GGG, peak of his powers, GGG. Someone decided that was okay, and that was pretty much the end. That was it, done. Unbeaten record, gone. Orbital bone, gone. You got stopped, done. And then, it's just comical. It's actually quite comical, Kell's career. And then, obviously that fight was at 160 pounds. We know Kell balloons up anyway. So Kell probably went, I don't know, after that fight. Let's be honest. I don't know if you guys have seen photos of KELL BROOK weeks after fights. He isn't a Carl Froch. He's more the George Groves type that just balloons up. So KELL BROOK definitely went up to, I'm going to say, about 190. He probably weighed about 170 something in the ring that night. So he probably went up to around 190. And then it came down to 147 to fight Errol Spence. Oh, it's just... And then what happened? Broke the other orbital bone. Oh, it's laughable. But okay, that happened. And then they do Rabchenko. He wins the belt against Rabchenko. Is it Rabchenko? I think that's the name. And then he starts calling out everyone, starts calling out Charlo, starts doing this, goes to America, does face-to-faces with Spence, and I want you at 154, I want you, then fights Zarafa. Is it Zarafa or Zafara? I'm really bad with names. Fights him, and we haven't seen him since. I said that if KELL BROOK does come back, bearing in mind all this comeback fight, there can't be another comeback fight. There can't be. He's got to go straight in. And that's difficult. This is elite boxing. This is elite sports, right? It's difficult to go from doing nothing to straight in. It's nigh impossible. But at 33, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Kell? I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what the plan is here. I mean, Adam Smith said, oh, Kell's going to have this one, then they're going to try and make the blockbuster fight, Amir Khan. Who's telling him it's a blockbuster fight? Why is this a blockbuster fight, Adam Smith? Why? It's not a blockbuster fight anymore. I mean, it was. And the thing is, with this KELL BROOK, Amir Khan thing, it was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And for some reason, they even had a chance a year and a half ago. They had a chance. They had a chance. They even had a chance before Amir fought Terence. They've always had chances. Right now, it's dead in the water. Dead. Dead. Even I'm saying it. And I've said, oh, I'll tune in. Don't get me wrong, I'll tune in, but it's dead. In terms of the money it can generate, it's dead. So if that's their aim, then I don't know what they're doing with this Mark DeLuca, because this fight's 154 pounds. And sorry that I've not spoken about Mark DeLuca. Mark DeLuca's an unbeaten, well, I say unbeaten. He's fought everyone. He's beaten everyone he's fought. He's lost once, but he avenged it. So he's going to be tricky. He's a southpaw. He's a naturally bigger guy than Kell. He's a guy that fights at 154. Kell's obviously been up there a couple of times, but he's not really 154. I mean, especially when you look at the 154s that are fighting. You look at Charlo versus Harrison this weekend. Harrison is about 6'1". Charlo's 5'11". These guys are big. I've interviewed Kell Brook. Kell Brook's like 5'8". It's not that Kell Brook's big. Kell Brook's just ill-disciplined. There's a difference. He's ill-disciplined. I don't know, man. I don't know what you do with Kell Brook. I really don't. He's got the biggest promoter in the world right now. So there's opportunities there. This is why I say something's happened in this year out. Because you're with Eddie. I mean, you're with Eddie. I mean, Kell was one of the first signings from that Eddie stole, if you like, from Frank Warren. So he's loyal to him. But, I mean, even Eddie must be just tired of him. Just tired. Like, what have you done, Kell? You're just ruining your career. You're ruining it. And I don't know. I personally don't think Kell can fuck with the guys at 154, if I'm honest with you. Even the guys that are fringe kind of world title guys, like I think Lubin would beat him. So I don't see the point at 154. 147, and people laugh at me, and I still say this at 147. If Kell, I don't know, maybe I'm dreaming actually. Maybe I'm just talking about Kell Brook from years ago. But I'm even talking about the Kell Brook that lost to Errol Spence. That Kell. If that Kell shows up against Danny Garcia, he beats him. If that Kell shows up against Keith Thurman, it's a great fight. If that Kell shows up against this Sean Paul, it's a great fight. Kell can still mix it at 147 because he's big, he's strong, and he can box. The problem with Kell at 154 is big goes out the window, strong goes out the window, box, yes, but he loses everything else. And we know the damage already. I mean, can you imagine him against a Jackson or a Hurd? Those big guys, those guys are massive. So, yeah, I'm ranting on a bit. I'm excited Kell's back. It seems to be a decent-ish card. Dave Allen's on the card. Kid Galahad's on the card. I think there's a few others they're going to chuck on the card as well. I do know that Hopi Price is on the card, the one that fought in Saudi Arabia. Everyone's talking good things about him. So it looks like a decent card. But this is all about Kell Brook. I need to know what next. As a Kell Brook fan, Kell, message me. Whatever. But do something. Tell me, Ade, stay with me. Because I'm with you, Kell, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling here. Because you've done nothing, mate. You've done nothing. You fought nobody in the last, I don't know how many years. And the ones you have fought, both of them bust your orbital bones. Yeah, I don't know.